Greetings, Skill Incarnate bringing you all the latest indie gaming goodness. Welcome back as we check out another indie game. This time we're returning to one of my favourite indie games of all time, Farmer's Life. This game was developed and published by my friends at FreeMind SA and Playway SA, the masters of simulation games. Farmer's Life is a fantastically detailed farming sim. Now, the new DLC, Pimp Your Cottage, adds even more content to this fantastic game, with new animals including pets, new buildings, and the ability to remodel your farm from the ground up. Now, the DLC has been getting fantastic reviews on Steam, and people have really been enjoying it. I wanted to show you the new features of the DLC as we check out my farm in Pimp Your Cottage. Welcome to my farm. Here, after 2 very long and very hard years of suffering and a very nasty winter, we have something approaching a respectable place to live. I've been hard at work, raising animals and doing a number of side projects, shall we say, to get myself some money. Now, we start our grand tour with my trusty sidekick Chad Thunderclock the pig. He's a bit hungry because food's a bit scarce after the winter, so we're going to help him out. We're also going to give him a bit of a clean because he's going to visit his new girlfriend who is expecting. Chad's a bit of a player. Over here we have my next project, which will be to get this tractor up and running so we can automate the farming. Over here we have the woodshed with a bit of a selection of items. I've been filling up all these containers with planks, and we've got some asbestos for the roof and a few other things as well. Wood supply is a bit low after the winter, and my side project eats up a lot of wood. Over here we have the compost bin, something we're going to be using a hell of a lot. And here we have my farm. Now, it's not the biggest farm in the world, but we've got a selection of wheat. We have some sugar beets, which we can actually reduce down into sugar, and potatoes. So these have about 2 days to grow, and we've already got some weeds, so we need to go in here, get rid of the weeds so they don't strangle our crops and kill them. Like so. As you can see, a selection of cabbages, carrots, potatoes. You might be wondering why I'm growing so much potatoes and sugar beets and nothing else, so you'll find out soon. And a bit of corn. All this food down the end, this is all food for the pigs. We're going to be feeding up the pigs. We've got another area here that I haven't yet planted seeds. That's going to be our job today, if we get round to it. Over here, another area I'm working on. At the moment there's nothing there. Well, I'm going to probably put a chicken coop out here, get some more chickadees. Over here we've got the drying racks, so these are going to reduce the grass down into hay, and this is what feeds our animals. Now, this is very important over the winter. If we don't get some hay bales, our friend the cow is going to starve. Our well, which provides a constant supply of water. A beehive, which I built over the winter, but of course, because it's been so cold, we haven't been able to produce anything yet. The woodshed, very useful resource for repairing tools. This is a new addition, my friend here, Wiggity Wiggity Wool, the sheep. Very nice and constant supply of wool, very useful. Unfortunately, we can't actually create anything out of the wool ourselves, but it sells at a very high price. So Wiggity, we will soon have a friend for him, so hopefully we can breed some more sheep. Over here, a bit more storage, more wood. Now, the trees don't regrow unless you purchase more, so I have been very careful about how much wood I'm using up. Over here, we've got the manure pile, and you can see the... How did you get... Really? Chad's girlfriend, Silky Slim Sow, decided to paint the wall. So she's pregnant with some babies and hopefully some more female pigs that we can then use to grow. We'll grow some more additions to the farm. I just hope that she can improve her aim somewhat. She seems to be just pooping everywhere, on the walls, on the roof. I'm finding these droppings. Oh, come on, man. It is a really good source of manure. And this is going to be really useful later on for the farm. And also I can make a mushroom farm. Over here we have... Bottom cow seems to be stuck again. Let's get her inside. The cow is a fantastic source of milk, and we can make cheese and butter out of that. Oh, she's still hungry. Over here we have the chicken enclosures, so you can see the chickens are producing a fair amount of eggs. I started off, believe it or not, with just 2 chickens. And over the last 2 years, they've had plenty of baby chickens, and we've now got a full enclosure. Over here, we've got the chicken feeder. Now, I'm mainly feeding this with wheat, and the wheat is running out, so we've got some more growing. I've got some fodder I bought as well, just in case. That's very expensive, though. Trying to grow all my own food. In here, the barn. Now, this is a very important area because, firstly, you can see I've been gathering a ton of hay over the winter. We get this from oats and wheat and grass as well. Over here, a still, which is definitely not producing illegal alcohol. We're just going to have you guys a virtual gaze while I fill this up. Definitely everything is above board here at the farm. All this wood here is just left that there in case we need some more fuel. Feeding rack for the cow. As you can see, cows just have grass, and in the winter they will swap them over to hay. I've got a spare bale over here. Here we've got our chopping block. I've cut up a heap of animals. We've eaten them up over the winter. Really, that. You do want to try and keep your enclosures clean and your animals clean, because then they will be happier and they will produce more products. So last stop is our house, and it's looking pretty sad. I haven't done much in the way of upgrading this. I've been upgrading everywhere else. I've been fixing the barn up. I've been fixing up over here. I've been ploughing the fields. I've been gathering hay. So today we're going to concentrate on this. Well, we're gonna go and get some crops first, though. So I'm going to go see what I can sell. We've got some bottles here. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to go head over to my friend here at Thaddeus Farm. And we're going to buy some seeds. Now, Helen, she's a bit of a hottie by the farmer's life standards. I am trying to chat her up, because you can get married in the game, and depending on who you get married to, they give you various perks. And in her case, in most of if the cases where you're married, they will automate some of the processes on the farm, milking cows, checking on the chickens, grabbing the eggs, keeping the animals fed, all that stuff. I'm doing it all myself at the moment. You can also buy yourself a cat, and this is one of the things in the DLC. Cats and dogs, you can buy different pets, and they'll actually live in your farmhouse. Now, I would like to show you that, but I'm a bit skinflint for money, so we're going to sell some of the product I have produced at home. Bit of everything here. That's pretty good. We've made a nice tidy profit, and I'm going to. I would like to buy one of these, but we need to get the farm going, because there's no point having the still without the product to make the mash. So we're going to head over to the other farm here. I believe this one. Trading is a big part of the game. You need to work out who the various players are. Tekla is she's one hell of a fighter. She stomped me out last time, but we're going to play nice because I need some seeds. So what I'm looking for is sugar beet. And this stuff will allow me to make some more sugar. I'm probably going to want corn. Let's just see what we... Oh, tobacco. So we get the one of my other projects is some wacky tobacco, so we're going to get some of that. I am going to need some more food for the cows, so let's buy some beet seeds. I just got to be careful of my money supply. Let's just get 30 of those. And I'm going to get some corn, because corn always sells really well. There we go. That's going to make me pretty broke, but it's all good. We've got enough. Now, I wonder if I can buy some stuff for the house. Yeah. Okay, so our last stop on the tour is going to be the marketplace, because I want to see if I can buy some paint. We're going to use a bit of paint, clean the house up, go see if our friend wants to throw down. Nope, Henry doesn't want to throw down. Now, one of the things with the DLC is the merchants now all sell different things you can buy. So wallpaper, you can wallpaper up your house. We could actually afford a bit of this. Let's get some wallpaper, shall we? I pick something nice looking, something Japanese, maybe, if they've got a nice pattern. I like this one. This one. Okay, he's not going to sell it to us. That's okay. Let's just buy some paint. We'll build a nice. Maybe blue. There we go. We're going to have to work on our reputation with him. And the other guys can... I was going to buy some... No, that's okay. I was going to buy some furniture for the house, but I think we're out of money. We're out of money, so we'll go with what we've got. Ooh, our trap's caught an animal too. Let's go check that out. So we've got a ton of seeds. We'll get to that, but I want to go check my animal trap. Oh, there, one of the chickens come for a ride with us. So we're going to head up the hill here. And we're going to check out and see if the... Oh, look at that! A trap has caught an animal. Very nice. So what we'll do is we just activate this, and we add a bait. And I'm just going to grab an egg. Eggs will get some deer. There we go. And we get ourselves a free deer. Let's go and take him home and chop him up. Now I want to try and buy some more traps and set up several of them. Problem is, they're very expensive. I actually found that trap in an old bunker. I didn't buy it because I had no money to buy it. So let's get this deer in here. Chop him up. He's been sitting there for a while, so we didn't get much meat out of him. The longer you leave your deers and animals, the more you'll have to, the less food you're going to get from them. So we're going to pop this in the dugout. So this is the dugout is the place where you can put food where it won't rot. You can see here I've got some wheat, I've got some various other crops, but we're going to use these animal heads. Let's use them in the house later on. I've got some here that I've been collecting. We're going to, thanks to the Pimp My Cottage DLC, we can really make the house look nice, but we're gonna get to that later. We've got a nice big field here, so you know what I'm gonna do. First thing, we've been making a bit of money selling some tobacco. We're going to have to get ourselves some water soon. And this is a fantastic source of income. The tobacco can be turned into cigarettes and some other products too. Which I think I've got some more. Let's go see if we can plant all the tobacco. We need to keep. I built a fence along here because Chad kept coming in and eating all the food. I'm like, why is all my crops missing? And I realised Chad was coming in and taking everything. Little mongrel. And the whole game works against the clock. You've got the summer months to build up your farm, plant all the crops you can, and make sure that you get everything done as much as you can. When winter hits, it's all your crops, anything you haven't already harvested is going to die. You won't have access to any grass as well, so you need to dry out as much grass as you can. Make sure you've got a ton of fodder and a ton of hay for your animals, because they'll die over the winter without food. And of course, you can also buy product, but it's very expensive, and you're often better off using your farm. Well, I've found if you're going to have your farm, you want to try and use it as a means of producing all the stuff you need for your products. So here, these beets are going to give you sugar, which we're going to mix up with potatoes and make ourselves some vodka. Which is of course, we don't have to worry about the cops around here. The game takes place after World War II, and let's just say this area's it's the Wild West. Any way you can make money, you can make money. You know, you need a bit of meat, just get your rifle, head out into the bush. Okay, we've got, I think I've planted everything. I should have got more. I thought I overdid it, but I've run out of money. So you kind of, you plant and you grow as much as you can, but you have to be aware that seeds are very, very expensive. So I have slowly been building up some money so I can grow more and more. Once this crop grows, though, we'll have tons and tons of money. More importantly, it's the pigs. They need the money. Oh, sorry, the pigs need the food. So once this grows, otherwise the pigs are going to starve. I've got some fodder for them, but I'm trying to feed them using the crops I've got. So we're going to just chuck this in the ground, and then we're going to go and work on the house. There we go. That'll do. So as you can see, these are growing quite nicely. Wheat, these oats are going to take a very long time. I'll probably end up having to buy some fodder. I'm just not producing enough food to feed the animals. So let's just quickly go check they got food, because they're probably going to die if I don't. Oh, they are. They're hungry. Okay. What I'll do is got some emergency food lined up in here. Apples, we can get those. And these apples will have to be the piggies. I'm sorry, Chad. You gotta keep you fed. There we go. He's going to tear through that. That'll keep him happy. Let's go check on the still here. Oh, very nice. Now I'm going to need some more bottles. We're running out of bottles. Grab some water. Good stuff. So we're all nice and fed. What we're going to do is we're going to work on the house a bit, because this is the Pimp Your Farm DLC. Let's start some pimping. Let's tidy up. Very nice. So the farm is clean. Let's have a look inside. I'm not happy with this inside color. Let's paint the interior blue and the exterior white. So this is one of the new additions in the DLC, so we can also pick up anything and move it around. So we can actually move this like so anywhere we want. I'm pretty happy with that. Where that is at the moment. Let's just leave it. Let's start with a fresh coat of paint. There's a little bit garish for my liking, but that'll do. And we'll I've got white as well. Let's check the outside. I wonder how blue will go for the house on the outside, because I don't think white's going to be a good combination. For the inside, it might be better. Yeah, the game progression is very slow in this, but it's very rewarding when you pull it off. You know, for me to show you all of the features in this game, I'd probably have to play for another 3 years. But, I mean, at that point, that looks nice. I'm happy with that. Pretty good. Don't know about the roof, though. I can probably paint that. Let's give it a go. I can. There we go. I didn't know if you could paint the roof. Well, it's going to be all blue for now. Would have liked another colour, but paint is... okay. Let's see if we can... We've got enough. I think we'll run out. Yeah, we run out. Well, roof will ever stay as it is. That's okay. This is a good start. So grab the white paint. And we're going to do inside. Ooh, that looks nice. I like that. Yeah, I'm going to do this next. Now that looks better. Add a bit of colour. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to maybe move this. It's been annoying me. It's not aligned correctly. Let's there we go. That's pretty good. Now normally I like an animal rug, so let's move this here. So when you come in the room, your feet are going to be warm, and then we're going to. Got some animal skins here. When our boy Casimir gets out of the bed in the morning, he's got. Oh, I can just drop it straight down here. There we go. Something to keep his tootsies warm. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. And this ratty old. This looks filthy. This thing. Probably don't want something that's going to burn here, so maybe let's move this. Put it in front of the fire. Good. There we go. And we'll move this into the kitchen here. And I've got a bear skin. Got a bear skin. Somewhere. Chad, you up to no good again? Oh, I've got some heads too. Let's use these. I got a deer skin. Let's grab those. Beauty. So over here, we're just going to let's pop us a deer skin down here, just to add a bit of colour to the room. There we go. That's pretty good. Pretty happy with that. Going to just move that into the corner a bit. Looking good. And I think this would be a good spot for the picture. Let's move this over here. Oops, maybe that's not. Too bad I can't clean it. It looks filthy. Okay. Now, I'm thinking we might need something to brighten up the kitchen, and what would brighten up the kitchen more than a trophy? You can actually, this is some animals I've hunted. If Peter's watching, nothing sus. We're all good. Those animals fell on top of my bullet. I think we've got some more animal heads. I've got a bear too. I killed a bear. Killed more than one bear actually. Got a few of them. Where did I put them? Ah, here we go. Yeah, there's my trophy cabinet. Here we go. I've got a white fox. I've got a deer. And a doe. There's a naughty boy. I killed a. Probably not supposed to kill the young deers, but let's get the. It's going to be a bit. Take a bit of room up. Let's pop the deer here, and we'll put the bear head. Actually, we'll pop the fox trophy over here. There's the normal fox and the white fox. That's looking good. This place is starting to come alive. There we go. There's a bear. There's deers. And we might pop over here. There we go. Now this place looking like a proper hunting lodge. Very nice, very nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Looking good, looking good. So the next thing I think we'll do is gather some food for the animals. Go check out, do some repairs on our tools. I'm pretty happy with that, actually. Got we've got a nice selection of stuff. All these extra animal furs as well. We'll sell these. Probably have to do it soon too. I don't have a lot of money. So the repair bench, very useful. It will let us repair for just a couple of bits of wood. It's actually, repairs are one of the most expensive things in the game. It took me the first year to figure out how to build the workbench. The game doesn't tell you how to do it. Excellent. So next thing, these are going to take another day to dry, so let's go check on our crop. Now each in-game, oh yeah, that's not going to be ready today. 21 hours. That's okay. Well, I guess what we could do, head on into town, get some supplies, and go on a hunt. I've got enough money to afford some ammo. Let's go have some fun, shall we? I can probably sell the eggs I've been gathering. Oh yeah, I've got 48 eggs. Tons of eggs. And we can sell some meat too. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go head down to the farm. I'll grab this milk as well. We can sell the milk. Head over to the state farm. Oh, I should have sold some of my chickens. That's okay. I've also been chatting up this this girl here, although she's got some useful stuff. When you do marry them, you can't do trading with them the way you used to, so you sometimes have to be a bit strategic. We're not going to make much money from those eggs. We might hang on to those for now. The game has an in-game market. You can see here we've got some stuff that's worth a bit. It seems eggs aren't... Yeah, eggs aren't very profitable right now. Sometimes it is better to wait. Don't just sell stuff as you get it. Is he after meat? Let's find out. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Good price for that. Some chicken meat. That'll get me a bit of coin, so we'll go over to the market. Oh, it is getting dark. We may run out of time. I'll try and bag myself one deer at least. Okay, we sold the milk. Nice. That was actually good. A good amount of coin. We'll just get a couple of bullets. Beautiful. Pretty happy with that. Let's go see if we can bag some animals. And we'll go get a bear. So you can get a bear. take a while to get home, but if we can get a bear, the bears are worth a ton. Not only that, I'd like another bear head for my collection. It's a bit of a trot, but we'll, as you scout the map too, you'll get different hot points where you can find the rare animals. So there is a rare version of the bear, the black bear. I think it's a black bear. There's a white fox, which is worth a ton, and there's also a albino white deer. And if you can get your hands on those, oh boy. I hunted a couple of white deer, and they are worth an absolute bonza of money. The pelts are worth a fortune. The bears are, of course, massive amounts of meat. You can down a bear. They do take a few shots though, so you're going to need a fair. You can see why I bought a bit of peel with me. The winter time is the best time to get these guys, and it's no guarantee you'll get. Oh, we've got a. Well, what do you know? I think that's him. That's our friend right over there. Let's go say hello, shall we? I'll try and get a kill shot if I can. Of course, I don't want to get my face eaten, so we're going to keep a bit of a distance. Good old bear hunt. Can't say I've ever hunted a bear before. Can't imagine this is very safe. Oh, did I lose him? They do sometimes despawn. Nope. Well, that's not good. Well, at least I can't miss. He's still alive. How are you not dead? Oh, look at that. You can see the bullet holes in his dome. Look at that. It was right through the top of his head. He had 2 shots in the head. I couldn't have missed at that range. Oh. Well, I nearly got my face eaten off, but this is going to be some major moolah for me. Bear pelts sell for an absolute fortune. I'll get myself a good 500, 600 rubles off this one corpse. These guys do spawn. There's several points on the map. I want to try and get myself a bike. They're very expensive though, so I've been mainly pumping my money into. I've been wanting to check out the DLC. That's why I'm always broke. Whenever the DLC goes, oh, look, you can get a dog, you can get a cat, you can get this, you can get that. I'm like, oh yeah, all right, I'll buy that. Sometimes it's not the smartest idea. Let's head back home. Chop this bad boy up. And that'll be the end of a successful day. So today we loaded up the still, made some alcohol. We gathered and planted some crops, fed the animals, gave them a bit of a cleanup, gathered some eggs, and we also sold off some of the extra produce we made during the winter. And finally, we used some of the DLC features to decorate our house. So now our house is looking pretty slick. I like that new... I take back what I said about the blue. It actually does make the house pop a bit. I like that. Also, there's a ton of colours, so they're not cheap. So that's why we got let's get this big bear. Oh. I thought the bear's too big to go through the door. Let's get him up. Come on through, buddy. He's one strong farmer. I don't think I could swing a bear over my head like that. Look at that, 26 pieces of meat. Boom. Hell yeah. Look at all this meat. Excellent. So Silky Slim's happy now. She's been fed. She's no poopsie doopsie. Let's get this food into the dugout. There's our ghetto fridge over here. It's after trading hours, so we won't be able to sell. I can make some butter for this. I can make. Let's make. We'll put some food on. That's what we'll do. I mean, this is worth a bit of money. Let's cook some. We've been eating eggs all winter. I feel like we can treat ourselves. So the cooking system in the game's pretty straightforward. You've got your burner, 4-slot burner. We're gonna switch it on, and we're going to cook some ham. Now, of course, ham is any sort of meat. So even though we killed a bear, it's generic meat. There we go. Look, and we still got meat left over. That's tons. This ham it's literally a whole leg of ham. This food, we can probably sell some of this. And we still got the pelts. We've got the pelts to sell as well. So we're going to put the bear pelt in here. And the bear head is going to be there. That'll be worth 100 rubles by itself. I'm going to make some butter out of this milk too. This is milk from the cow, so we can go to here and we can go butter. Boom. And now we've got some butter. Oop, and we're getting tired, unfortunately. So let's pop this stuff in the dugout, and unfortunately I'm going to have to leave it here because our farmer's had a very long day, and he's probably going to collapse if he doesn't get some rest. So this is the DLC for Farmer's Life, Pimp My Cottage. And while I didn't show you all of the features of the game, there are a ton of them, and I think this would be a great candidate for a follow-up video. You can see that we've made over our house. It looks very nice. We've used some of the animals we've hunted, and we've spruced the place up. It's got a bit of a hunting lodge feel now. This really feels like a bit of a home, and our boy Casimir should be pretty happy to live here. So in the next video, when I do a follow-up, we'll look at some of the features, like we'll buy some. I bought some of the new animals in the game. We've got sheep, we've got the chickens and cows, but you can actually get cats and dogs, so you can actually have a pet, a farm dog, and they have some great benefits, but it's just mainly a bit of company for you when you're on the farm. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. Have you been playing Farmer's Life? Have you been enjoying the DLC? I highly recommend it. The Farmer's Life is a fantastic game. You will get many dozens of hours of enjoyment out of it, and more so with the DLC. Also, there is a prequel to Farmer's Life called Farmer's Father. I did a video on that as well. I also highly recommend that. I think the whole series is some of Playway's best work. So if you like simulation games and you like your games with a touch of humour, then you will definitely enjoy this game. Big thanks to the guys at Playway, as always, for their support. I've really been enjoying covering their games, and I hope to cover more in the future. And it seems like you guys enjoy farming games, so hopefully we'll have some more in the future. Let me know what you think in the comments, and hopefully you'll join me next time when we check out another indie game. Until then, Skill Incarnate, out.